is I've run 3 tech companies. Came up through the ranks in the technology industry and have run 3 companies, started one from scratch. I then, my last operating role, when my last operating role ended, I decided that I wanted to give back and help other leaders. I had been a part of a group called Vistage. It is a worldwide community of CEOs, 22,000 around the world. We meet on a monthly basis. I facilitate a large group, and I coach them individually as well. So I'm working with small to medium businesses, anywhere from 5 million to 300 million. Anywhere from 10 employees to 250, 300 employees. The biggest thing for CEOs, you mentioned lonely at the top, there is no one to talk to, right? There's no one to be completely vulnerable with, because everyone in your life has an agenda with you. So in Vistage, it gives you an opportunity, and with my coaching, to come to a place that's agenda-free, that there's no judgment. You know, we've all been there. We're all experienced leaders, and we're there to help. In terms of the meetings, that's right. So it's we have an all-day meeting once a month. We typically have a best practice speaker brought in from the Vistage Bureau around the country. These are speakers that are highly regarded, that could fill a room of 1,000, right? And because they can get 12 CEOs in a room, they'll be there, you know, because we can really impact what they're trying to do. So we then will spend a lot of time, we will process individual topics for leaders. So they will nominate a topic and say, hey, I'd like to get some feedback around a decision I'd like to make regarding a certain employee or a strategy into my business or a new market. And I'd really like to get some input and just make sure I'm thinking about this. So these people have been through the same issues. Because we have this agenda-free environment where we all respect and accept each other, we give pretty hard-hitting feedback. But in the spirit of, as we call it, carefrontation. Right. So we care about you. We want to make sure that you know what your blind spots might be, and some of the things that you haven't thought of or maybe refusing to think. On average, Vistage companies outperform their market by a factor of 2.2. This is a study that we've been doing now for many years, and it still remains pretty consistent. And it's just because we're building intentional leaders. We're helping these leaders to understand the key drivers in their market and the key drivers for their companies. Owner or a CEO would give me a call. We'd sit down for 90 minutes and just kind of get to know each other, get to know what, see if there's a mutual fit, to determine if I think you would be great for my group, and let you understand what we're about and what I'm about. Just to understand your issues, and see if there are issues that make sense. Always delighted to help people think about their problems and the issues they're facing, or the decisions they have to make. So in that session, it'd be great to do to be able to help them with their issues.